This is Caitlin Campbell, and I doubt we'll ever see another comment section nearly as brutal as hers. She gets called Heavy Potter, Lesbian Peter Griffin, and White Kim.
That's terrible! Someone commented hate from North Korea with 1,200 likes. That's fucked. Hate from Maryland. 1,300 likes from the state of Maryland. Kim Jong-un, but white.
Kim Jong-un. Although if you're familiar with Caitlin Campbell's content, you might argue that she really doesn't deserve it. Her videos focus on the uncontroversial topic of coffee, initially posting tutorials on how to make certain types or use specific pieces of gear.
I love
My goal on TikTok is to help you brew the best coffee you possibly can at home.
Since she was also promoting her own product called Street Brew, Caitlin added videos talking about how she ran her business.
Welcome to the day in the life of a 29-year-old small business owner who makes coffee for a living.
And while this was already hard enough to manage,
running a small business, running any kind of business is tough. There are going to be bad days, there are going to be bad seasons, there are going to be days you want to throw in the towel.
there was another thing making it even harder.
From the moment I started posting on TikTok, I was met with hate and trolls and negative comments. Like,
really?
the moment I started posting.
You're like, here's some coffee.
Yeah. And
they're
just
like, I
like
hate you.
destroy.
On an early video encouraging people to open their own business,
Listen,
Caitlin received
I'm not a hater, but like, I laugh at things that shouldn't be said. For now. Like, I don't think she deserves hate. I think, like, her content is actually really good. Like, 9 out of 10 TikTokers don't put in a single ounce of content, of effort for their content, me being included. Like, I never even talk in my TikToks. So, like, I respect that. I respect the online business hustle. I love caffeine, so I think it's dope.
comments such as, maybe start a gym,
guy.
CEO of food, and all you do is roast coffee beans.
Okay,
Calm
those aren't
down.
funny.
This understandably began to hurt her feelings.
Those aren't funny, but like Heavy Potter, that's funny. You know what I mean? Like, dude, one time I was literally having an argument with this dude on the internet. Like, this was like a year ago on stream. Argued with this dude, and like we were like actually arguing. And he called me like he called me like a young Ellen DeGeneres, and like I was mad at him in the middle of the fight. I started laughing because it was funny as fuck. Like, it just happens sometimes. All the way to the bank. No, for real. Facts, dude. Like, I think you can pick fun in a healthy way.
Definitely, like, really.
Heavy on Leave Folks Thirsty. Amelia, I see what you did there. A heavy joke, really? The haters still giving money by giving her views.
It bothered me because, like, in real life, people aren't jerks like that mostly.
This is a very important point to make.
So much that Caitlin felt the need to reply to the negative comments. Building a community. Yeah, you started it all. Never claimed I started it all. How can you be good at coffee? The same way you can be good at anything else. Practice and make better coffee. You're just making coffee. Everyone is good.
It was funny, dude. I couldn't help it. I was just like, I just cracked up.
Making coffee. I beg to differ, with the continual hate bringing Caitlin to a crossroads.
You have two choices. Keep posting content. And
I mean, bro, like for a guy, at least for me, bro, like when I'm just chilling, like I don't have a shirt on, so like it's not even like half the time, like for me to put a like before, like it's like t-shirt time. 10 minutes before stream, I'm like t-shirt time, and I put on a shirt. Like if I'm just chilling at home, I take my shirt off. Me and my brother have always been like that. My brother doesn't do it as much anymore. But like if I'm chilling, I take my shirt off. Like I just like being shirtless. I don't know. Like for me, like I put on when I get home, I'm chilling, shorty shorts, like socks, no shirt. Like it's just chill.
And ignore the trolls, ignore the haters, and go out there and win, or stop posting content and do something else.
Rather than defending herself, Caitlin began embracing the elements that made her page unique.
How I deal with the hate. I don't live and die by the comments. I'm not searching for validation from people who don't know.
And when asked if she could focus on the coffee and not inspirational speeches, Caitlin politely told the viewer that she'd keep doing whatever she wanted, which when done this eloquently certainly adds to a person's charm. It's so funny to see people getting so triggered over somebody sharing stuff about their passion. We get it, you don't like coffee. It honestly blows my mind.
Listen, I support if girls want to go to the beach without a bra on, I mean without a top, free the nip, go for it. But listen, my girl's not freeing the nip. She can free the nip into my mouth, you know what I mean, type shit, but not for any other guys. But if you want to go to the beach and free the nip, go for it. I don't give a fuck.
People get so triggered over coffee. Why are people
Wanna
getting
offend
so
me one
mad?
bit?
It's
No, sir.
literally just coffee. Say it louder for the people in the back. It's so funny to see people get mad you like coffee. Everyone has hobbies, so what's wrong with coffee being one? It's crazy how triggered people get, although this failed to stop the rapidly increasing negative comments. On a video simply
large business owner? Bruh! Man, these comments are crazy, chat. They said large business owner. That's fucked.
About her daily coffee intake, viewers berated her by stating, how about you watch your calorie intake too?
Okay, that's
you
lame.
eat 2 chocolate cakes a day though too,
That's
yeah?
lame.
You don't look like you worry about intakes.
That's
I guess she
lame.
didn't really help her.
Like, bro, like, listen, I think you can joke about anything. Like, you can joke about weight, you can joke about religion. I think that's fine. But, like, you can make jokes about it, but not, like, bully them. I'm trying not to laugh. Like, if you're just like, oh, you're a stupid fat fuck, like, I don't find that funny. Like, that's lame, that's, like, whatever. It's weak, it's easy. Like, I remember when I told my mom, like, she was, like, kind of asked what I do on stream. I was like, I make jokes. And she's like, what kind of jokes you make? I say about anything. And I say I'll joke about, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll joke about anything. It's a nude beach in San Diego.
By making lattes out of Fruit Loops.
Me just saying that, me just saying I'll joke about anything, you know how many fucked up jokes just, like, unlocked in my mind that I was just like, calm down. I'm just like I can, like, just see it. My eyes are getting, like, the big sharks and they smell blood with your insults. Getting funny after the first couple. I think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's funny at all, like, when she's like, oh, you're fat, watch your calorie intake. But, like, for example, like, she's obviously heavier. Heavy Potter is funny. She resembles Harry Potter, and she's heavy. Heavy Potter is a play on words. It's funny, but it's not too much. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very skinny. You know what I mean? Very true. But, like, I don't think, like, truly making anyone feel bad about their weight or their size is good because, like, at the end of the day, like I mean, at least personally for me, like, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what someone's size is. I could not care. Is it a good one? Yeah, dude. You know what I mean?
The shirt she was wearing in the video revealed another reason she perhaps didn't deserve the hate. Caitlyn explained that she began TikTok because she missed out on her dream job.
So I got rejected from what I thought was like my dream job at the time. I used to be a pastor. It was a very big pastoring job.
Which was a role she'd been studying for over 4 years.
So I wanted to go into ministry. That's what I went to school for. I worked in ministry for 4 years.
And while being religious doesn't automatically make her better or moral, you could say that somebody who dreams of being a church pastor might be slightly more ethical than the standard tick.
Here's my perception on religion. Like, if a Christian or a Muslim or a Jewish person or whoever followed their religion the way the book says and walked in God's footsteps as they claim, religion would be great. It would give a great moral code to basically anyone. And I think some people don't have moral codes, so religion being in their life, being their moral code is great because religion has a lot of great things to say about love, treating your neighbors well, but this, blah, 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 blah. But no one ever does that. No one ever does that. You know what I mean? So, like, 99% of the time, like, religious people are so judgmental and so hateful, so this, so is that. I miss watching your stream. It really is. Like, I would say it's a safe place for all types of humor, but, like, there is a line, and the line is me. So, watch it. On religion, like, for example, like, I think that if religion wasn't as popular than what it was, like, the world would be way more immoral, and there would be way more moral bankruptcy. Call to acts. Like I said, like, I truly believe religion is a great thing when followed properly. I just don't think it's practiced out very well.
TikTok troll.
But then again, like, a non-religious person, it's the same thing. Like, if a religious person, 50-50, good or bad person. There's good and bad people in religion. Non-religious people, 50-50, good and bad. So it doesn't matter.
Caitlyn then revealed that 20% of her company's revenue goes to the homeless population in her city, which if anything led to a positive article titled, "Father-daughter duo behind Street Brew Coffee wants to serve up real change for Toronto's homeless." Caitlyn also managed to land a spot on breakfast television until her positive path was reversed.
I thought the girl say she managed to land a spot on breakfast television until she ate it all. I'm kidding.
First, by one single TikTok that created a whole new wave of hate.
Making coffee is harder than your 9 to 5.
Hear me out. First you have to weigh out your coffee to the exact gram, and then you have to get it ground up. It is exhausting turning this crank over and over again. Then after weighing out your water and getting it heated up, you have to...
I'm very promoted. No, I have a lot of respect for religion.
Pour it out in circular motions over...
I grew up very religious. I'm not religious now, but I grew up... No way she said that.
And over again until you reach the goal weight.
Lol.
The whole process can take 4 to 6 plus minutes, depending on what brew method you're using. Just pouring water over and over. Then finally, after all that hard work, you can enjoy the cup. But man, I'm exhausted. I need a nap.
After her TikTok gained over 2
million...
I feel
like that's trolly. Like, she's just trying to, like... get a reaction.
Views. Caitlyn was duetted by people working in manual labor.
Making coffee.
I see this is what I hate. I see so many people on TikTok who purposely make content to trigger, to get a reaction. Like, it's not what they believe, it's not what they feel, blah, blah. And so people freak out and comment and blah, blah, blah. And it gets the reaction. It still gets some traction, clout. People see the video, blah, blah, blah. And it works. Like, people fall for it every single time. Like, so many times I see TikToks and there'll be like 100K likes on it and like thousands of comments. I'm just like, fake. Like, it's just not real. That's satire. That's trolling for sure.
Is harder than your 9 to 5.
It's caffeine.
Which were captioned with titles such as, "So thankful I'm not making coffee anytime soon. Honestly don't know how I'd manage." When a similar duet gained over 13,000 upvotes, most people managed to realize that Caitlyn's video was satire. However, it seemed as though the backlash was exactly what she wanted.
Yeah, I'm just trying to engagement bait. That's my goal.
Given a single negative tweet bashing Caitlyn would explode her mainstream presence. The post featured a video of Caitlyn with the caption, "What is this phenotype? Nickelodeon and its consequences," to which Caitlyn politely responded, "Oh hey, that's me. I just love my job and want to make people smile," which wound up gaining over 30 million views. Her humble response led to favor from the media, as well as a shout out from an Instagram page called Quentin Quarantino, with the post gaining almost 70,000 likes. Caitlyn explained how much the hate had helped her grow.
A couple days ago, a troll posted one of my pop-up videos in the hopes of tearing me down and spreading negativity. But it backfired in the best way possible. We were flooded with orders. We had our best sales day ever. We grew thousands of followers and just got so much positive feedback, comments, and messages.
Although with a bigger Instagram following, Caitlyn faced
a bigger Instagram following? How much bigger can it get?
Another problem. While TikTok automatically filters hateful comments, Instagram isn't quite so generous, and as a result...
Bro, built to survive a car accident? Sending hate from Norway? Man, what the fuck?
A post filled with nothing but brutal insults. In the process, Caitlyn cultivated...
That one said don't listen to the positive comments.
The world's most dedicated hater, Anonymous 51782, who went through all of her old posts to write negative comments on all of them. Caitlyn's haters also developed a whole new style of comment, simply writing hate.
Bro, I get those people all the time. Sometimes I'll get on my phone in the US. Listen, I was gonna read that one, but I didn't want to go there because, like, I already got the generous joke pointed at me, so I'm not trying to, But it's delicious. Like, I get like people sometimes. Like, I look at my TikTok and I'm like, damn, I have hella notifications. And it's just one dude who like sees one of my TikToks and gets on his For You page and just goes insane, like, gay. This is what's wrong with America. Grown man. Blah blah blah, like on like all my TikToks going back like 3 years ago. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, bro, you know how long this probably took? Like did I really get in your head that much? Okay.
Hate from followed by their place. There was hate from Epstein's Island, hate from St. Jude's
Hate from Epstein's Island? Bruh!
Children's Hospital, hate from the front lines of Ukraine, and hate from the cartels.
That's
but more
crazy.
simply, there was hate from Australia,
views.
which gained the attention of the Yo Mama's House podcast.
Yo Mama.
This is one of the biggest ones that goes, people just write hate. Hate from Australia.
Hater.
We're on the
you
other
pay.
side of the world. Just want you to know that I hate you.
In a 13-minute
I'm
video
winning.
talking about the hate, Tom Segura pointed out that the comments were
it
getting more
never
likes
really-
than she had followers.
kind of-
Ignore all the positive comments.
In a bad way, listen, chat. In a really bad way, it's really negative because sometimes, like, I almost like look it out. Sometimes, like, when people talk about me, like, especially if they don't like me, because like for me, I'm the opposite. If I don't like someone, bro, like, I don't let them occupy a second of my mind, because like, for one, I'm super petty and I'm super stubborn and like I love to win. So like, winning to me is you're suffering with the memory of me and I haven't thought about you since the day we stopped speaking or whatever it is. And it's like that's what's like you know, friendships, everything. So like for me, like it makes me feel so good when I'm just like, I haven't thought about you in over a year, but yet I'm still in your mind. Like for me, like you just you cease to exist for me and you'll never exist again. But I will always hold such a big part of your brain. And I love that. I fucking love it. And like, it's so toxic, I know. I take this, I'd go off. What I mean? In the haters' heads. Like, dude, when they do that, this is what I imagine. When they're talking about me, all I imagine is like their mom just bouncing on my cock. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fucking your mom, bitch. Like, I'm just like, keep talking your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's basically the equivalent. I love knowing it.
70,000 likes.
Like, someone in the community today actually messaged me and sent me a screenshot like, oh, this person's talking about you. And I was like, no shit. I was like, what do you know? And I just got the biggest grin on my face and I was headed to the gym. I was like, I was listening to some Kanye and I was like, if I fuck this model and I just got bleach in my t-shirt, I'ma feel like an asshole. Like,
No.
And she doesn't have like 1 million followers. This is a meager account.
Yeah. I mean, it has like
it's based off
40,000, which is not
the way
nothing
we want
for
to
sure.
be. And people always like, you're a narcissist, you're a sociopath. I'm just like, if that's so, why are you giving me so much attention? like, bro, like any narcissist, any sociopath is gonna fucking nut to that shit.
Although it'd be also
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, Chad. And this is, if you've ever had a narcissist boyfriend, friend, mom, dad, the biggest thing you can do to beat a narcissist is not give them a reaction. Not give them what they want. Do the exact opposite. Like it's the biggest thing you can do. Not caring and forgetting about them is the worst thing that can happen to a narcissist. You can talk shit about them, do all this crazy shit, and like, yeah, there might be things that happen, they might get upset or mad, but at the end of the day, that's what they want. So like, if you ever, like, I have had so many narcissistic people in my life, and like, I'd always get caught in these cycles of arguing, blah, 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 and I would never win, and they'd always like go on and do their thing, and they'd like be fine, and I'd be upset and hurt, blah, blah, blah. And when I started really knocking down narcissists, it's when I was just like, bro, you're nothing. And then like, I could just delete them from my head. For real, Mango. Yeah, dude, dude, imagine this. They come home from their 9 to 5. The government is literally sucking us all dry slowly with these taxes, this inflation. Like, relationships are hard. It's hard making friends. Family problems. Like, your house has a leaky roof. Your car needs an oil change. There's so much shit going on in your life. You're like, long day over. Let me get on TikTok just to relax for a little bit. Oh! This guy looks gay. I hate you. You're gay. Fuck you. But. I'm just like, bro, you get on your phone to get mad? Like, you came home to get mad on your phone? Like, you're upset at your phone right now, bro. You realize that, right? Like, you were fine. Everything's fine. You picked up your phone and opened an app and got yourself upset and bothered. Like, I open my phone and I get happy. I smile and I laugh. Yes, spitting facts. Like, if I see something on my phone I don't like, I scroll the next post. Who gives a fuck? What up, AWAGs?
So through this video that Caitlin's following quadrupled, which she'd capitalize on in a pretty clever way, by launching a Hate from Australia coffee
Bro, she looks like the kid from Up.
blend. Talk about turning lemonade from lemons. Brilliant marketing move. As a result, Caitlin became a guest on the podcast.
So we got your mom's house coffee, and then the Hate from Australia, which is actually Australian coffee. So nice blend.
And when given the chance to slam her competition, she'd instead do the opposite.
I've heard a lot of coffee enthusiasts say that Starbucks is crap. What's your take on that?
We owe a lot of third wave coffee success to Starbucks, so no animosity there. They started the third wave coffee movement. Without them, local roasters like me wouldn't exist.
Caitlin then expanded on her strategy for dealing with hate.
I know who I am as a person. I'm very confident in who I am. I have a great support system.
That's awesome.
Very close circle of people, and they can call me on my BS, and they're more than allowed to. And if you're not in my close circle, I don't really care about your opinion.
Such a
real,
good way.
real, bro. People like, bro, if you're not my cult, get the fuck out of here, you stinky, smelly rat.
After which she and Tom filmed a classic TikTok workout, and with comments such as "Tom Segura brought me here and you're now my favorite person," it seemed her appearance on the podcast had made a significant impact. Caitlin's therefore become so popular she's had to reject certain coffee events.
I'm
getting emails.
I'm not like a big coffee guy because like if I'm drinking coffee, I like it really unhealthy, so I try not to drink it too much.
Like, oh, we want to come here, We're like, absolutely not. No. We are taking the rest of the year off.
With her social media journey being best summarized by the following comment: "Words cannot express how much love I have for all the hate you've gotten. Look what happens when you're a good sport and roll with the punches while staying true to your original mission. So happy for you."
Yeah. That was pretty cool. It's pretty cute.